All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday. How's everybody doing? We're having fun, right? Our Dogecoin is doing okay. We've been touching 36 cents for a while during the day, and now drifting a little bit lower. We did have Bitcoin hit 107, and now it's faded back to 105.6. So a little tailing off here at the end of the afternoon on a Friday, but still, hey, it's Friday. We got out of the depths of where Dogecoin was here back on. We had a dip down like 34 cents or so. So 35.7 is okay. Are we gearing up to a big price increase next week? There's some data to look at. Of course, it's based on history and good vibes, of course, across crypto and Dogecoin as well. So let me get down here in the corner. We'll get started, and then I'll get to you guys in the chat as always. Hey, look, we could have woken up to a lot worse, right? The Bank of Japan did have a rate hike. And we thought that that would be like big crash like we had over the summer with the carry trade. We talked about this on yesterday's live stream, as this could be something that could be bad for the markets. It was already priced in. It's all priced in. It's all priced in. The markets were like, yeah, okay, Japan, fine, whatever. We're just moving on. And we had good, in the stock market, we actually have seen some pretty good gains across the board. Tesla was still down a little. Apple, yeah, a little down a little. Amazon down, but Coinbase is up. AMC was up. And we had Robinhood up. CleanSpark is up. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad across the board. NVIDIA is still kind of retracing from its overbought position. So if you're looking to get into some NVIDIA stock, you may be starting to look at an entry price there. But for the Bank of Japan, it was like, it triggered a muted response from the markets. So this contrasts sharply from the turmoil seen after the July 2024 rate hike, as analysts suggest the rate hike was priced in. Yes, it was already priced in. It was expected, and that's exactly what happened. So I think that Bank of Japan is off the hook now. They're trying to fight inflation in their country, and I get that. And so they're raising interest rates to fight that inflation. We in the United States here, we're fighting inflation a different way with Trump, like drill, baby, drill, and like all the things he's doing. No one's even thinking about inflation. Yeah, someone commented about like, well, what about eggs? What about the price of eggs? And I'm just like, did you read the news? Did you see what was going on most recently with the price? It has nothing to do with Trump. It's just like people are just, they get this anti-Trump like mentality in their head, and they can't see anything else. I've got my friends on Facebook. I love my friends on Facebook. I really love them, but they've been living in this liberal, Massachusetts mind frame for so long. It's like orange man bad, like whatever he does. And I'm like, just step outside of that and see what's going on. And it's like, it's not like I'm all pro-Trump. There's a lot of things that he does I don't like. But yeah, come on. Let's step out and smell the roses. This was the chart I was looking for yesterday, was Crypto Rover. He printed it again. And this is the current Bitcoin pricing in this cycle versus 2017. And so we still have this to go for Bitcoin. And if it does anything like the percentage gains that we saw in 2017, we could see maybe $580,000 Bitcoin at the top. So just putting that out there. But I was looking for this yesterday, and this was the one that I saw of the overlay before, and Crypto Rover conveniently posted it again. I mean, he's killing it on X. He must be making a ton of money because the engagement he gets on X is like really big. Anyway, so we have that. So where are we now? Dogecoin. Hey, Dogecoin's up over 13% year to date. 13% year to date. And there's all this negative sentiment about Dogecoin. It's so bad. I'm just like, 13% in a month. You don't get that with your save. That's like a year's worth of savings of a typical like stock portfolio. And we have it in less than a month for Dogecoin already. And it's just like, that's pretty good. Here's the monthly chart up to date, 13.2% for January. So that's pretty good. On average, we get 85% for January. So we're a little below that, but I mean, that's because we had this 700% January back in 2021. Hey, we still have a week to go. Could that still happen? So our median is 2.63. So that sort of averages out, right? Is 2.63% for the month. And we're over that at 13. And yet people are just like, Dogecoin, it's just doing terrible. Actually, not so bad. But hey, look, here's how high it might soar. And it might soar, that's right, next week. So Dogecoin, January has been the most profitable month for Dogecoin since its inception, boasting an average growth rate of 85%, like we just looked for. So what is that? Well, January 2021, we had this staggering 771%. And even back in 2014, we had 269%. That's when Dogecoin was actually like a few weeks after it was created and it started to take off. But Doge witnessed a 3-year streak of poor January performances, 2017, 18, and 19. However, 2020 was up. And then, of course, 2021 had its historic month. So what's going to happen this year? We still have a week to go. Are we going to get to an 85% return? Are we going to get to a 700% return? We shall see. But so far in 2025, Dogecoin is up. Well, when this was posted here a few hours ago at 14, now we're at 13. To start off the year of positivity. However, the meme coin Doge still has over 70% to go up to catch up to Dogecoin's yearly average. I'll take a 70% Dogecoin return. I'm not asking for 700%, but 70%? Hey, we will take that. We'll take that. And what could make that happen? Well, Dogecoin price finds support in a channel poised for potential breakout. We have Elliott waves. Yes, Elliott wave analysis. We've got key Fibonacci support levels. We've got the RSI indicating potential bullish momentum. So for all of you who are into technical analysis and all of that stuff, this is an article for you guys. This has got it all over for the TA people, looking at Elliott waves, looking at support channels, I mean, this is great, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or wherever the numbers go. Awesome. You know, I'm not a TA guy. I am a news guy. Dogecoin generally follows Bitcoin until there's news, right? And the big news means Dogecoin price go up, which of course is what I posted on X here. You know, this is one of my best charts ever, of course, right? This is my best chart ever. My price prediction, if Dogecoin gets a spot ETF approval, this is what we would see. And of course, as I said, this is some of the serious technical analysis of Dogecoin that I've done right here. This is it. Bouncing off support. I mean, TA, right? There it is. And those who are taking this seriously, I just don't know what to say. As well as those who are taking this seriously, the Dogecoin strategic reserve, it's coming. And this guy says source, and I'm like, well, me, it's Dogecoin. It's like, come on, Dogecoin strategic reserve. And then apparently there's this meme token that's already created, this Dogecoin National Reserve, and they reached, and I'm just like, guys, you're a meme token, dude. I mean, come on. You're a meme token. However, you know, that's what it's going to be. And this guy, Alex, right, strategic Dogecoin reserve. And I'm like, yep. My idea of the strategic Dogecoin reserve is growing. It's growing. So we're having fun with that on X. And of course, we had this, there was this big picture here of Trump with Melania next to him before going to North Carolina. And I just had to clip the picture for Melania, just like, she is looking kind of gangster, isn't she, in that picture? Look at Melania here. It's just like, yeah, Melania. Well, this is a new Melania this term. I think that's awesome. Let's go. Let us go. So there's all of this technical analysis for Dogecoin, key levels to watch, immediate resistance, secondary resistance, major resistance, key support, critical support. The analysis suggests that Doge has strong potential for upside movement. That's all I needed to see, right? That's all I need to see is like strong potential for upside movement. Awesome. What's going on? Well, how about this Dogecoin ETF stuff we're talking about with Bitwise? So Bitwise, we talked about this the other day. Bitwise has, well, let's see what we got Ali talking $18 Doge. Sure. Yeah, we talked about the TD sequential indicator saying Dogecoin is a buy. Awesome. And then we have this application. What was really for Bitwise, for its entity created in the state of Delaware, it still has to make its formal application to the SEC for its Dogecoin ETF. And of course, I will be watching for that. Recent approvals of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs created a favorable precedent that increases the possibility of getting the Dogecoin ETF approved. This shift could attract institutional players to the space and expand Dogecoin's market appeal through a structured investment pathway, which is what we talked about yesterday, is why would people even buy Dogecoin ETFs? And it's just like, because they don't want to sign up for a crypto exchange, or they just want to call their broker and said, get me some of that Dogecoin. And this would be a way to do it. Plus, you could hold Dogecoin now in your 401k retirement account because you could buy the ETF. And of course, whoever then owns that ETF has to actually buy the Dogecoin to hold in reserve, because that's how those ETFs work. We've been watching the Bitcoin one now for a year, you know, with BlackRock and Fidelity having to buy all of this Bitcoin to support all that buying of that ETF. So, and for those that have been making money on Bitcoin, what can you do? Well, you could buy a Ferrari. Yes, we have the first person to buy a brand new Ferrari with Bitcoin in Europe. This was just posted. This lucky guy here with his Bitcoin, he's smiling. And he's got himself a nice brand new Ferrari. And of course, you know what I was thinking, right? With my Doge, right? And it wouldn't be red. No, no, no. It would be yellow. It would be a yellow Ferrari that KrissPax would have. It may be a little bit of a dream, maybe, but it's fun to think about. So turning to Bitcoin, well, the Bitcoin maxis are really upset because of yesterday's executive order. And Ripple is now slammed as the biggest obstacle for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin stockpile. That's right. We were supposed to have a Bitcoin stockpile. Now, if we go back and we listen to what Trump actually said, here is what he said.
Plan today, I am announcing that if I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well, please. This will serve in effect as the core of the strategic national Bitcoin stockpile.
So he said this is the core of a national strategic Bitcoin stockpile. The executive order said digital assets. And digital assets means more than just Bitcoin. And so today somebody posted this, which is actually the US government doesn't hold just Bitcoin. No, it's not just Bitcoin. I mean, it's $20 billion of Bitcoin, but they also hold ETH. They've got $176 million of ETH. They hold Tether, $122 million of Tether. They've got some wrapped Bitcoin. They've got some BNB. They've got USDC. They've got wrapped ETH. They've got DAI, UNI, TRX, Link, Render, Sand, Band. What's Band? Must be an old one. Aave. They still have FTT. Yes, there is seized FTT that the US government holds. So I guess the thing is, digital assets means they're going to keep all of this stuff too. But the poor Bitcoin maxis, I do feel sorry for them. They didn't get their word Bitcoin in the executive order. So are we starting a war here? Is there a war like Ripple versus the Bitcoin maxis? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. But it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch. Does XRP have a place in the U.S. crypto reserve? I don't know. I mean, Garlinghouse has been, he met with Trump. We'll see how that plays out all in all. But the whole idea about this executive order, awesome. I mean, it's all good for crypto. Everything is lining up good. It's just going to take some time for all of this stuff to roll out. And that's what I see going forward. So how about Dogecoin? Should the U.S. government buy Dogecoin, right? Let's buy some Dogecoin. Let's get some Dogecoin into that stockpile, right? Or, as I said, a Dogecoin strategic reserve. Why not? So that's what we got for Friday. How's everybody doing? Let's go into some Q&A now. Let's see what's going on. Well, of course, Ryan, yes, a government needs to buy Doge. Jason likes the Corvette ZR1 in yellow. Except you can't quite pay for that with Dogecoin. Not yet. Not yet. But that Ferrari you can. There are yellow Ferraris. I've seen them. You're supposed to get a red one, but when do I do what you're supposed to do? I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Are ETFs more beneficial than the actual crypto? No. The actual crypto, you buy an exchange and that helps the price. What we've seen with these ETFs, the BlackRocks and Fidelities aren't buying the Bitcoin, the underlying Bitcoin on an open exchange. They're doing it OTC. So when they buy, it doesn't really affect the price that much, which is kind of a bummer. Plus, you should actually be buying the crypto itself for self-custody instead of just the ETF. Then you're just buying the price action, the investing in price action. I mean, that's kind of what you do on Robinhood too, Matt, right? That's what we've talked about, because Robinhood has this huge chunk of Dogecoin, and you buy on Robinhood, it's almost like buying OTC. It has no effect on the price because there's not any blockchain transactions going on when you buy Dogecoin on Robinhood. So it's kind of like that. Kind of like that. So do I know Crypto Lifer, Pedro? Nope, I've never heard of him. He's selling a course. Oh, he's selling a course. Right. $150. What do you need a course for? You just come here. You just come here to the KrissPax live streams and you ask your questions here. You don't need a course. $150. You take that $150 and buy some Dogecoin. Here's a dip right now. The Dogecoin dip right now, $150 of Dogecoin, you'll be far better off than paying for some guy's course. I don't know. Let's say it. Without catalysts, we'll continue to grind sideways. Well, Jason, except like if Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market goes on a run, Doge will go with it. But yes, catalysts for Dogecoin are what you are waiting for. It's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, Melania's like, don't really care. Yeah, badass first lady. Doesn't she look great in that picture? I just thought, well, that is so un-Melania-like. And then she's got the shades on, right? And she's just like, oh. I just thought that was open. That was awesome. FOMC next week, yes. I don't think Trump had to call Powell. I think him just saying it, the Fed hears his words loud and clear. Loud and clear. It hasn't changed the predictions, though. The prediction market is pretty much no interest change next week. And someone will eventually ask the question in the Q&A part next week. Will say, Trump wants you to lower rates. Will you be influenced by the president? And Powell will say no. I mean, you already see it, how it's exactly going to play out. So, yeah. Can you buy Bitcoin ETF with 401k? If your 401k plan has pretty much the open stock market to buy, because some 401k plans are limited based on who you have the 401k with. But yes, you can buy 401k. You can buy ETFs. Yes. Yeah, just watch me. Exactly. The president's so focused, puts all leaders to shame, except for Malay, of course. Yeah, someone said that Trump has already had more questions and answers and public appearances in 4 days than Biden had in 4 years. Yeah. You hold some band there, Anwar, just like the government. Just like the government. Yes, we're going to have a crypto civil war. Ripple against the Bitcoin maxis. Look out. Here they come. Be the XRP army, right? Against the Bitcoin maxis. Oh, Bitcoin maxis. They're so upset. Trump didn't say Bitcoin. Oh, my God. Doge is sitting on the sidelines waiting for its moment while the war goes. Yeah, exactly, right? I'll have to put a meme together on that, right? While the XRP army and the Bitcoin maxis battle it out. And Doge just be chilling. Just be chilling. That's true, Anthony. The executive order is just for a working group. It is just a working group, but hey, compared to where we were the last 4 years, come on. And we already see things playing out at the SEC and now in Congress, what Cynthia Lummis is doing. Short-term thinking, we still have Twitter, X, ETF, Bitcoin Reserve, other potential catalysts. I don't know what the Toshi thing is, AJ, but it's probably a meme token. Yes. We don't say meme coin here because that's Dogecoin. It's the only meme coin. Those are meme tokens. Good afternoon, Sunshine. How are you? Yeah, XCN all week, but this is not an XCN channel. Do you know that XCN actually lost half its value from the peak of the run last week to the dip? I'm just saying. Vine, a low roller, that's a meme token also, but it was minted by the CEO or president or whoever he is of Vine, getting ahead of the game. If X and Elon actually implement Vine back onto X as this short video platform, that would be awesome. And that meme token will probably do well. But like any meme token, like what I say, just be careful. Be very careful out there. Not enjoying the sideways grind. Sad that VThor was the only big pop. There have been a few others. But yeah, VThor was the big one. And I took good advantage of selling that, because now VThor is all the way down to 0.005 again. As predicted, that would happen. We talked about that the other day, and I said, yeah, VThor will sell off, and it certainly did. So if you were looking to take any profits in VThor, that was the time to do it at the beginning of the week. So we did have that. Thank you, NB, for reminding people to hit the like button. And also, while you're down there, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Appreciate that. We're having fun today. My first Doge Crazy Bear, I bought it 2 cents. 2-cent Doge just about 4 years ago. Yes, in 4 more days, we will be celebrating KrissPax's 4-year anniversary of buying his first Dogecoin. 4 more days. No, guilty fool. That just means that nobody illegal was doing stuff with Dogecoin. So the US government didn't have any to confiscate, because Dogecoin is just fun. Thank you, Blue Horse. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Still not selling till $1. On which exchange do you buy stocks? Webull and Robinhood. Those are the two that I use first, because I just don't. I've got a little in my Fidelity account. I have an old Fidelity account. I still have some Apple stock that I bought like 5 years ago sitting there, but I don't trade on Fidelity. But I do have a little bit there. But I've been selling. Again, I've been divesting out of stocks because collecting money to buy this house next month. It doesn't make sense if the top is already in. It doesn't mean we're necessarily going to hit the previous all-time high. Probably half the cryptos are not going to hit the all-time high what they had in 2021. That's my prediction. Probably half of the cryptos are not. And we don't know what's going to happen with Dogecoin. My video this morning was just to say, because people have been asking, or some have been saying, is the top already in? And I'm saying, no, the top is not already in. So yeah, we have that. What are we hoping to see? FOMC meeting. I just said that like 10 minutes ago. Exactly how I thought the FOMC meeting is going to play out. Hey, Jason, I still think all the other meme bag holders should just give up and join the Dogecoin community. If they keep getting burnt, somebody lost their life savings on the Melania token. And I'm just like, dude, is that Melania's fault that you lost your life savings on the Melania token? I mean, come on. How is that Melania's fault that you lost your life savings on the Melania token? That guy should just come in here, join us, right? Take the rest of a little bit of what they have left and just buy some Dogecoin. Have some fun. Aping into Melania token at the top? What? Greetings from Belgium. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Doge goes on its own runs. Sometimes without a catalyst, true. Christoph, you just sold $1,500 of XRP and you're putting it into Doge. Fair trade. That's a fair trade right there. Apple will do fine. They've been selling their iPhone 16 pretty well. I think they already took the hit on the Apple Vision Pro. It's like, what a waste of money that was, right? What a waste of money. Anyway, it'll be fine. Apple stock has been going down actually a little bit past couple of days, but it'll be fine. Jasmine had a little bit of breakout this morning, but couldn't hold it. But that was a nice run up this morning, up to 2.9. Couldn't quite make 3 cents. And then some profit taking. So Jasmine's kind of going up and down, but even with the Bank of Japan, raising their interest rates, people thought, oh, Jasmine's just going to crash. No, it didn't. Jasmine didn't crash. Bitcoin is back down to about 105. See if we can hold 105 from where it was this morning. Little Friday afternoon sell-off going on. Doge is just following Bitcoin right now. Doge should use the money it saves to invest in Dogecoin. Yes. Toshi is on base. And so it just got listed on Coinbase. It's still a token of some sort. I don't know what was going on yesterday with Pasta. I missed that part of the chat where he got all twisted out of shape. I don't know. Yeah, Crypto Batman. Goose Wayne, he's doing great. He's got so many viewers and subs on his YouTube channel now because he went a different direction. He got out of crypto. He's doing great. Matt, you can find him on X just chasing every conspiracy theory that's out there, reposting stuff that is obviously not true, and he gets millions of views and he's making money there. So that's what they did. Crypto Batman went one way, Matt Wallace went a different way, and they're doing great. And me, I'm just having fun with you guys. But also making $1 million in crypto. So there's that. I got that going for me. I don't think either of them are making millions of dollars. So I just hang out with you guys. And we have fun here. Justin, how are you? I have a feeling we're going to all wake up one morning to a surprise, impressive green Doge candle. Those are the good days. We're waiting for more of those to come back. So the ETH, Nathan, is with this World Liberty Finance. And that is pretty much run by Don Jr., I think. So that isn't President Trump's thing. I think that's all Don Jr. But yeah, they're buying a lot of crypto into that thing. And I don't know what the whole goal is of it yet, but they're accumulating like Chainlink, a bunch of other things. Yeah, Jason, I like that too. We're one flag, get those other flags out of there. Dumb, get them out of there, especially in schools too. Don't need to be having those other flags. Is there any rollover charge on Coinbase for holding Doge? Nope. Nope. You just buy Doge and hold it, and you're perfectly fine. Hey, Cohen, how are you? Mrs. Nugent, how are you? Hello, hello. We're doing great here. Hanging out on Friday afternoon. How's everybody doing? Come on, green candle. I don't know what neon EVM is, VC, but if you're losing, I'm sorry. I'm doing great, Crazy Bear. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to buying this new house next month. All cash, no bank. It's awesome. The previous owner is someone who's well retired, and I keep getting emails from my realtor saying that the previous owner doesn't know what to do with all this old furniture in the house, and do you want it? And I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, bar stools, sure, thank you. The dining table, sure. It's like, it's awesome. Got a bunch of area rugs that apparently she's moving into a smaller condo or something, and it's just like, yeah, I'll take I'll take some area rugs. Sure, thank you. Demotic, I think I need to cut and run with what I can from my Doge bag. The music is about to stop. That is in reference to a tweet I made this morning. In crypto, meme tokens are like musical chairs. You have to cash out before the music stops. And people were all like, what, Doge? No, read my words here. Meme tokens. People still don't get it. They don't get it. No, meme tokens. You got to cash out before the music stops when you're chasing those meme tokens. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You got paid in Solana today. Awesome. Nope, I still have my Trump tokens. See how the next couple weeks play out. Crypto being stagnant for a period of time is a blessing in disguise. We can stockpile for the next bull run. Hopefully there's not a big bear market that's too bad, though. Pedro, you're going to have to decide, but I look for red candles, and look, there's red candles going on right now. Leverage? No. I do not trade with leverage. We don't have Apple AI. What's Siri? Isn't Siri... Siri was AI before AI. I just say, hey, Siri, and my phone answers me. Listening all the time. That's what your iPhone does. It just listens to you all the time. People say TikTok is spying on you, but isn't Apple too? Just waiting for those key words. Hey, Siri. I was able to double my Trump and then rolled it into Doge. Nice, Klondike. Crypto the Conquerors is sitting on a mountain of Doge at 4 cents. Nice. Sui's great. I bought in like 9 months ago, 10 months ago, and I told everyone when Sui was at like number 62 in CoinMarketCap that Sui would be a top 10 cryptocurrency. And here it is at number 14 now. So SWI has done very, very well. And I'm up bigly on my SWI. I'm still deciding, am I going to sell it too? Again, it's going to, if it comes down to SWI or Doge at the end, I'll sell the SWI and I'll keep as much Doge as I can for the rest of the bull market and beyond. We'll see how that plays out. Doge gotta stay above 35 cents though. Thank you, Fish. Appreciate it. Hello, Joe. How are you? You're tempted to take the loss on SHIB and buy Doge? Yeah, I've been very disappointed with the SHIB situation. We were talking yesterday about ETH and how ETH was going on a nice move up, but now it's just following Bitcoin back down. I think we still need to see ETH turn around, start running on its own, and then we would see SHIB and Pepe and other of the ETH based coins and tokens like really take off. But ETH is just still not happening, guys. Yeah, well, Doge runs on a lot of hype, Matt, and I think it just got overhyped 2021. So I'm not expecting the same percentage returns this cycle for Dogecoin. You had to work all day? Hey, we're here, hanging out. Thank you, Alfredo. Appreciate it. Try to keep it real. I've been consistent in that, I think. Right. Last run was based on Elon hype. Crazy. But if we get X payments and the Doge ETF, that's real stuff. That would lead to Doge not dropping as much in the bear market. Will certainly help its price up, but that's what we need. Hey, Craig, happy Friday. You bought into the World Coin, Dennis? Good luck with it. Yeah, it's a Sam Altman thing. They were giving out free World Coins if you had your retinas scanned by some device. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Hey, boss, how are you? Am I still taking Doge for my house? Stephen, my plan is to sell everything else first before I start selling off Doge. And so what I need over the next couple of weeks is a big altcoin pump so that it will save as much Doge as possible. Pedro, I cannot advise or talk about or anything about leverage trading. I don't support leverage trading because then if the price tanks and it hits your liquidation point, then you lose all your Doge that you bet. You're out of the game then. Why would you do that? Justin, I've done that before. Right now, I'm all about buying this house. So no swing trading. Leverage, nope. Crazy bear. Just like I said, if you trade on leverage, you get liquidated, you lose everything you bet. Is that worth it? Buy in the dips, DCA, and watch your portfolio rise. Yes, exactly, Doge Runner. I loathe leverage. Leverage gets liquidated, you're out. But there's no way, Ryan, that your Siri listened to my voice. There's no way our voices are close enough. Otherwise, I'll just say it all the time. Hey, Siri. Yes, back to 40 cents this weekend. Do some Johnny Walker. Nice. Yeah, that whole thing with MicroStrategy, what Michael Saylor is talking about doing. I'm glad I sold my MicroStrategy stock last week, got out of it, because that is super dilution, going from like tens of millions to like a billion shares or whatever it is, just to buy more Bitcoin. That's just going to continue to throttle the MicroStrategy stock price. Hey, Nick, you're 30. You've got $190,000 in your 401k. Would love to move 100K into Bitcoin in 2026 and let it ride. Does your 401k, depending on who manages it, can you get one of those ETFs? Some 401k plans have a limited amount of different stocks and or mutual funds that you can buy, depending on your 401k provider. So you just check with them what's available. And if you could get one of those ETFs and let it ride for like 30 years, who knows what Bitcoin will do? Yeah, there's iTrust Capital, but that's starting new. So if you want to start a new retirement account, you can do iTrust Capital. I know, right? The battle of the cryptos. What's the newest, hottest thing that's on the meme side? Or this whole XRP versus Bitcoin thing, I think, is hilarious. What was my starting capital? $10,000. That was my starting capital, $10,000. Matt, we have no idea on Doge how long this bull cycle is going to go. Oh, what made me first get interested in SWE? The tech behind their blockchain, Silicon Valley based VCs supporting it. I was like, okay, that's a real project. That's a real project. That's what made it. I know. Who's selling? I want to know that too. The price is only going down if people are selling. It's like, who's selling? It's probably going after leverage, but I don't really want to go and do leverage heat maps again. Yeah, that's salty. I think that's what's happening. And I'm just like, the leverage, but we'll look at the heat map in a little bit. I'm trying to get caught up on your guys' comments here. Did I see the whole Reddit thing against Elon? No, that won't be a problem for Doge. Everyone on the Doge side loves Elon, pretty much. So I don't know why they're railing against him. I didn't see that on Reddit, but Elon's got a lot going on, that's for sure. One more dip. The music isn't stopping with Doge, going to rave forever. That's right. I'm giving out Doge to members. Somebody was asking, like they got gifted a membership, and I'm like, hey, you've got a gifted membership. When your 30 days is up, your month is up, and you have to renew. You have to renew it if you want to get Doge from me. You have to renew. That's just, you got to do something to get something here. This isn't a Joe Biden handout, right? It's not welfare here. You got to do something to get something, but you will be handsomely rewarded. And it's still looking like you will be getting more in Dogecoin back than what you put in for being a channel member. I've done the math so far, and it's still looking, you will get more back in Doge than what you put in. So we'll see how that goes. If I get like 300 more members, then maybe not quite as much. It's all a factor of what happens over the next month. Hopefully the price of Doge has doubled then. And so then, yeah, because it's a combination of that. Thank you, Garjan. We're very excited. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about this. Toshi got listed on Coinbase. Since you're the third that's asked for it, we'll see what it did. A little pump up to 0.0006. When did it actually get listed on Coinbase? Oh, yesterday. It got listed on Coinbase yesterday. Had a pump up to 0.0007 and then immediately dumped to 0.0004. Yeah, some wild volatility there in Toshi. Okay, good luck with that. Bitcoin, maybe this Friday afternoon dump is coming to an end here at 104.8. Now turning around, coming back up to 105. Doge held 35 cents so far. I will not disappear, Joe. You ordered a solar-powered Doge miner. All right. Good luck with that. Did it really, Ryan? I thought you were just kidding. How do they liquidate leverage? They have so many coins that they can dump on an exchange to drive the price down. I'm not saying that's what happens, but man, it sure seems like it. How else would the price go down? And then they buy them in at a lower price after they do their leverage, right? After they wipe out enough leverage, then they buy the coins back at a lower price. Yes, they do that. Are they allowed to do that? Yeah, I don't know. It's crypto. Come on. It's crypto. Glad you quit drinking. I know. Everybody's phones start going off. The top 3 seeds for crypto madness this year: Doge, Bitcoin, and XRP. Yeah, I did that last year. I don't know if I'm going to do that again. That was fun last year, though. Maybe. We'll see, Sunshine. But that was fun last year. And of course, it was no surprise that Doge won because the people voting were my followers. Yeah, and look where you are now, Ryan, right? Look where you are now. David Sachs said they're still evaluating a digital asset stockpile. Right. It's a working group. It's going to happen because they have all of this. They have all of this crypto here. They're not going to sell it. That's the basis of the stockpile. Now, will they buy any more? That's something only Congress can decide. Only Congress can decide that because that's the money side, and Congress holds the purse strings of the United States. But all of this crypto here that the government holds, that can be a stockpile. But David Sachs had to answer that question like he did because he can't make that decision and Trump can't make that decision based on the wording of the executive order that there's going to be a working group. The working group is then going to make the recommendations. And it could take like 5 to 6 months for all of that. Reddit hates everyone and everything. Yes, Stephen, the prices are being manipulated. Agreed. Toshi's up 68% since when, though? It all depends on when you, where you measure it from. Since it got listed, it's up 8% today. But yeah, you go back to where it was listed, and it's up, I measure 42% about. But if you go all the way up to the high, which it's not back to yet because it dumped back down, I mean, look at the dump. You say, oh, Toshi is up. Actually, it went down 32% from last night's top to the dip earlier this morning. So yeah, this thing's up and down. And congratulations to those who bought low, though. But there are people who bought it up high and are still in the red. Just like that guy on that Melania token. Oh, Melania totally wiped me out. Mesfin, just go back to the beginning of this live stream. And in the first 5 minutes, I told you about the end of this month prediction. Question about taxes. Hey, Bubble, my favorite subject in crypto. When you have to convert cash to USDC, that's a wash. Yeah. Cash to USDC is a wash or any stable coin. That's a 1-for-1. Bitcoin Cash. Almost identical. Well, a lot of crypto, when there aren't any specific catalysts, will just kind of all follow itself. So, yeah. Yeah, Craig, I'm doing the giveaway in March. Robinhood gave me $5 in Doge, $8 in Bitcoin. Nice. Robinhood can be your friend sometimes. It's not a lot, but it's something, right? That's nice. I'll hold your Doge in my wallet. Yeah, Drew, sure. So those who are members longer will get more allotments of Doge. I'll just put it that way. Exactly, Salty Gun. Members who are here longest get more. And we have a new member, Gary. Welcome to the family. Appreciate it. You bought Toshi back in June. Since it is Brian Armstrong's cat. Is that what Toshi is? Oh, it's the first base meme coin. It wasn't Brett? I thought Brett was the first meme coin. I don't know. I don't really follow base things. Arnold, you're just going to have to stick around and see what happens with Doge. We talk about vision on here every once in a while. Depressing, bearish. He says he's a Doge moon boy, but he doesn't own any Dogecoin himself. And it's just like, dude, really? Really? We should actually have, maybe that is Gary Gensler. And now Gary, because he's got nothing else to do, is hanging out on YouTube and he's watching KrissPax live. Hi, Gary. How you doing? How's life after the SEC? You got all of that stress out of your way, right? Kicking back, investing in crypto, maybe? Would I sell all my crypto this time if I didn't need to buy a house? I wouldn't be selling it now. If I didn't have to buy a house, I would not be selling now. I would still be taking some profits here and there, but I wouldn't be selling as much as I'm going to in February. I would let it ride at least until April, through the end, maybe. We'll see how that goes. And then start thinking about more aggressively taking some profits before the summer, because I still think that there'll be a dip in the summer. But yeah. Manipulation, right? Why nobody likes XRP? You can make money on XRP, but just again, there was another thing in posted on X that I saw about XRP, and it's just like, that's what I've been saying. You know that Ripple mints XRP tokens and sells them, right? Do you know that? February, March could be insane. We're waiting. We're waiting. Trump did sign the first crypto executive order. Yep, good vibes here, Lucifer. Yeah, I don't remember all that. I think that was last summer they were talking about all that. Can the Fed sell their gold and buy Bitcoin? But I don't know all the details of that. So, yeah. I don't think that's coming from Trump. I think that's coming from a representative that wants to be recognized by Trump, and he is going to start this amendment process. Now, you have to have 2/3 of the votes or something like that in both houses of Congress. And right now it's about 51-49 Republicans to Democrats. So they don't have the votes. The Democrats are not going to vote for the constitutional amendment allowing a president to have 3 terms. So it's a nothing burger. Big nothing burger. New member, Kurt. You have the same name as my brother. I'm Kriss with a K. He's Kurt with a K. You don't see too many Kurts these days, but my brother is Kurt. My parents like the K names. I also have cousins named Carrie and Katie, also Ks. It's just one of those things. I don't know. If you're more than 10% down on Doge at 36 cents, you have no one to blame but yourself. You make the decision. Doge to Soar next week. Matt, you today, Dogecoin up 14% year to date. Here's how high it may soar. And this was all about January, and the January percentage gain in Dogecoin compared to other years, like up 711% in 2021. It was all about that. It's a numbers thing. Yes, boss. That's what I consistently say, and people still ask about Robinhood. The spread, the difference between the buy and the ask price. Ridiculously high. If you've got a limit order, let's say you wanted to buy Doge at 35.3, right? And Doge went down. and it passed 35.3, and it went down to 35.28, and it went down to 35.27, then it went down to 35.25, and you're like, how come my limit order didn't fill? That's because of the bid and the ask. In order to fill at 35.3, it has to at least go down to 35.2, sometimes even lower, before you get your 35.3 filled. And that, my friends, is how Robinhood makes their money. Yeah, Trump token is not looking great right now. $31 on the Trump token. No PaxCat token. I wish we could break 40 cents stone. I'm thinking bigger. But yeah, 37 is a good start. Hey, Ray, how are you? Yes, AJ. Lucifer became a YouTube member. Lucifer, thank you. You're welcome, Yili. Johnny likes XRP. Not a believer in any practical use for crypto. Well, it's not like a currency. XRP is not meant to be a currency like a credit card or cash. It's meant for cross-border payments for banks like the SWIFT system. That's what it's about. But they still are in bed with the banks, and cryptocurrency was supposed to get away from the banks. They're making money. I don't know. They're thinking about themselves. Right. Ain't no way that amendment is getting passed or anything else. We are not going to see any amendments to the Constitution that are any part of a Republican agenda. The Democrats are not going to allow it. And again, I don't remember whether it was 2/3 or 3/4 of yay votes you need to get, and that's just not happening. We have more K's in the house. Middle name Christopher. Oh, your daughter is Kaylee. You're keeping it in the family with the K's. Nice. My name is actually spelled with a K. Yes, Ryan. Nope. That is me. An original. There's a few Krisses like mine around, but yeah, it's a K thing. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? Watch Vision a few times. Thank you. We try and keep it light here. I was a little disappointed yesterday. I was expecting some bigger moves in crypto. Didn't happen. So a little disappointed, but much better today. Yeah. He said he doesn't own any Doge, and he makes daily videos about Dogecoin. And then he also says he's broke. And I'm like, no wonder he's broke. He didn't buy Dogecoin. Why do people want to listen to somebody who's broke, right? I don't get that. How do you listen to a guy about cryptocurrency investing and he's broke? Wouldn't you rather listen to a guy who's made millions of dollars instead of somebody who's broke? I'm just saying. Doge to the stratosphere. Now we're talking. Yep, that's what XRP is all about, Johnny. They are in bed with the banks. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Trump has 4 years and then he's done. You're Kriss with a CH from Mass. Yes, it came from a Scandinavian. I'm Norwegian heritage. So yes, that's where it came from. Why the second S, I don't know. What I was told was one S is a girl spelling and two S's is a boy spelling. But my brothers are all K, Keith, Kevin, Corey. Yep, I have an older brother, a second brother named Keith. Yes, Keith, Kurt, and Kriss. Can you imagine that? The 3 Ks. No Ks, but delinquents and leeches. Yes, bullish. Bullish today. Which means you guys should hit like buttons and subscribe. And I got a special treat coming up. Are you ready for the next KrissPax dance video? Are you guys ready for the next KrissPax dance video? It's a common. It's a common. Exactly, low roller. He's making some money on YouTube. He should invest it wisely. For any billionaires watching, please buy Doge. Thank you, Harry. Comment of the day right there. Comment of the day. That and, of course, Gary Gensler, who's also watching. Buy some Doge. Thank you. Keep it real. That's just what I am. Are we waiting for the SEC approval? Doge can rip before that because that's not going to be till April. It's a 90-day thing. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like sped up. So I wouldn't expect it until April. Peak is just doing its peak thing. Again, it's not on the major exchanges yet. It's been out now for a couple months. So doesn't have a lot of attention yet. It's a long, like I've said, it's a long investment, long term. If you get tired with it and you sell out, then a year later it's going to go crazy and you're going to go, man, I had some of that. It happens all the time in crypto. Craig, Kurt, Kyle, and Kim. Oh, you got a Kim as well. You unsubbed. Your phone just said yeah. I won't say it again. The Norway campaign is one of the most interesting of World War II. Huh. Dance coming up. It's Kriss with a K day. Could Elon be in the chat? Huh. Wonder what name he would go under. Your name's Lakota, but got tired of everyone calling you Dakota. So you just go by Coda or Co. Yes, you can be in the K family, Kilroy. An anime token, sorry. I don't know, Samuel. I don't really follow all these tokens. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, my work is up here. My family is up here. My friends are up here. It's a little far down to Fall River. Little far. What's Trump doing? Trump and Melania went down to North Carolina to look after those Hurricane Helene victims that Biden completely forgot about. FEMA has totally messed it up. And when Trump was campaigning, he said, when I'm elected, I will come down here and I will take care of things. That's what Trump's doing. And next he's going to fly out to California because Biden never did. After the fires, Biden didn't go out there. Trump's going to go out there He wants to see firsthand what's going on. He wants to get it fixed, get that water flowing. There never should have been empty fire hydrants in the Palisades. I mean, come on. How are firefighters supposed to fight a fire without water? Yeah, Spell Token went on a good run. It's just Friday, John, that's all. And we had a little bit of a rise overnight, so it was nice to wake up. So a little bit higher price. I know, low rollers got that lottery ticket of the Spell Tokens. Nick is a member. Welcome. You're welcome, Nick. Kim Jong-un is watching too. Buy Doge. Yeah, we should have all the North Koreans, right, buying Dogecoin. Buy. Peak is a long-term lottery ticket for me too, Nick. All right, guys, this is it. Are you ready? The debut of the new KrissPax. AI generated. No, guys, it's AI generated. It wasn't me. And you've probably seen this before, other people doing a similar thing, but they didn't put it to the All Eyes on Doge song. Are you ready? KrissPax, All Eyes on Doge, on stage now.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge.
Ah! Oh, there it is. You guys have probably seen that scene before, but being able to like take my picture and then like putting it into that AI. I couldn't use, or I didn't want to even try using the song that normally came with that AI thing because that might be a copyright thing. And I, of course, did not want to get a copyright strike. But we're going to watch it again because it's so much fun.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge.
And look at that. We've got green candles, a turnaround happening right now with All Eyes on Doge. Having fun on a Friday. Cheers, everybody. This is just water today, but cheers. I am actually going to be having some wine tonight with our raviolis that we're having tonight. Raviolis, mushrooms, going to be good. So, wine. Yeah, what'd you guys think of that one? So now we got two. We got two of them. Yes, and we get a green candle to go with it because all eyes are on Doge now. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. That was fun to make. That was fun to make. One more time. Should we ask the Magic 8 Ball if we should play that one more time? The Magic 8 Ball can decide, right? Yes. Yes, Monica. We'll be drinking some wine tonight. Got a little bottle of Merlot that has just been sitting there saying, drink me. So Jason says yes on the 8 ball. Yes on the 8 ball. One more time for the stage entrance dance. The magic 8 ball will decide, should Kriss play the stage entrance all eyes on Doge dance again? Most likely. Most likely. What does most likely mean? Is that a yes? I guess that's a yes, right? I can tell you, Matafaka, the answer to Bohm, and it's no. Bohm is just so disappointing. Let it play. Sounds like a yes. Okay, one more time.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge.
And look at that, the green candle still going up. Hey, if the green candle keeps going up, I should keep playing the song, right? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. You will only see that here. This is a KrissPax channel exclusive. All eyes on Doge stage entrance. So much fun. What else is going on in the market right now? Bitcoin is trying to turn back around. It's back over 105. We have ETH back over 3340. So everything seems to be coming out of this dip. We did say we would look at leverage. So I did not have that clue or queued up on the heat map. So let's see what we got on the heat map. And on that dip, yep, look at the leverage we took out on Bitcoin. 100, another 67, and then 93. So there was about $300 million taken out right there on Bitcoin leverage right there. And look, earlier today, they took out some shorts up here over 100 million. Somebody shortened Bitcoin and they got burnt. They got burnt. And what does the Doge one look like, do you ask? Because I know you will. Yep, Doge took out 35.2, 35.2, all of that leverage. Even on Dogecoin. They got to go up here for these shorts. But yeah, took out leverage. Let's see what the bigger picture looks like. Yeah, these shorts up here, they got to come up here and get those. That's at 36.7. They need to get that. And then, of course, come up here to 39 and get all those. Take out the shorts. That's what they need to do. That's what Kriss says anyway. Alex, new member. Thank you. One mouse. I think anything under $1 is a good buy on Cardano. I think it's still going to go to $2, so you would get a double from here. That's still my outlook. I know a lot of people are calling for $3, $4, $5 beta, and I don't see that. Not how it's been and not how this bull market has gone. I mean, you never know, obviously, but And we called Pepe yesterday at the bottom, down here. We called that. And then this dip on Pepe is only to 15.2. So, but yeah, that was that dip yesterday that we called. All the leverage traders should just donate their money. Maybe they should just buy on spot. Just buy Dogecoin on spot and you'll make money. That's it. It's as easy as that. The bear should be deported. Yep, Brian. That's what it's all about. Go down, grab the longs. Go up, grab the shorts. So Musk says that Doge is the people's crypto and not Bitcoin is because Bitcoin, he says, is not a good transactional currency. And Dogecoin is much better for transactions. And you just look at the price. People aren't buying $100,000 Bitcoin. I'm talking the normies out there. They look at that price and they say, too rich for me. But Dogecoin, 35 cents? Yeah, I'll buy some of that. So there's that too. Moves like Michael Jackson. There'll be no moonwalks for KrissPax. No. I get this asked a lot. Yes, barbecue. So at least for this year, I made a prediction, and you can go see that video on my YouTube channel, my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction, which is still in play, still right on. Alex, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Wei, how are you? Pamping it? Yeah. I think there will be a Litecoin ETF before there is a Dogecoin ETF. They filed a couple weeks ahead of the Doge one, whoever it was that filed. And so it's got its 90-day window that has started before Dogecoin started. Well, John, that's the thing. They don't always get wiped out. So when they win, it's like gambling in a casino, right? You get one big win, and then you think you can do it again, when you should just cash out, take your profits, and leave. I'm not talking about investing in cryptocurrency because that it's just going to keep going up over time. I'm talking about the leverage trading being like gambling in a casino. The odds are stacked against you. But when they win big. But they always come back for more. Can I turn that into an NFT? Maybe someday. I'm not really into the NFT scene. Yeah, so the application for the Dogecoin ETF was made on Tuesday, and then you have to count 90 days, and that's the window that the SEC needs to make a final determination. So usually they go through a couple rounds. There are some comments that come back to the Rex Osprey team, which was the company that did the first application. Maybe there'll be some SEC comments or questions on their application. They'll have to revise some things, reapply, but the 90 days still starts from that first application date. You just bought 2 Doge? Pump. Thank you, Pepito. Absolutely. Let's get to the moon first. Coin Bureau said that Doge can't handle X payments. I don't know. Doge has never been stress tested like that before. We don't know. But there'd be a lot of A lot of mining going on, that's for sure. But, I mean, so far, I mean, it's a block every minute, right? It's a block every minute. Proof of work cryptocurrency, always been that way. The blocks keep churning out. And those are the miners who are validating the transactions on the blockchain. And it happens every minute. So, Coin Bureau doesn't know because it hasn't been tested. And there's no way to test it until it actually happens. Doge a day keeps the doctor away. This business is about leverage. That's how the market makers make money. Exactly. They make it going up, they make it going down. Zen, I cannot forecast out that far. There's no way. There's no way to know what adoption looks like, legislation, regulations. There's no way to know what's going to happen. Trump will start talking more about crypto. He'll ease into it. He's got a lot going on. But it was nice yesterday, have an executive order. So it's out of Trump's hands now. He's not going to say anything for a while now, as far as I know. Isn't it tough to have all that faith in Elon? Elon's a wild card, isn't he? A big wild card. And half the world hates him. And out of the other half, maybe 90% love him and 10 are still like not sure, but they tolerate him. There's not too many. It's either one way or the other. Hey, Mad Dasher, you tagged me on X about CoinMarketCap saying Doge is American made. Yeah, but that's not official. That's just how they grouped the crypto on their American made thing. We looked at that the other day here. You can go on CoinMarketCap and you can say categories here. And they have a category for made in America. And there's Dogecoin. That doesn't make it official. That's just how CoinMarketCap thinks of it. We don't even know if there's going to be a crypto tax relief thing for American companies or not, but it was nice of CoinMarketCap to actually make this list, though. I thought that was pretty good. I'm hoping that they pass a new tax law this year because I'm selling a lot of Cardano and I'm selling a lot of Algorand and even a little XRP too. And I would like to not have to pay capital gains on those profits. That would be awesome. But I have to be ready for the worst, just in case. You got some sub 15 Pepe, Justin? Awesome. I think that's a good buy. A good buy on the dip. I had that big red line on my chart. It had been there for a long time. And I didn't know whether Pepe would get back down there. But yesterday it did. Big dip on Pepe there. Does that mean it won't go down there again? Nope. It could still. It could still. More green candles, Doge. Come on. Anything else moving? How about Litecoin? There we go. Look at that, guys. We got Litecoin moving now. It's only that kind of salute when Elon does it. I know, just absolutely amazing. And he did tweet out today It was just like his heart to everybody, right? Oh, I just did it. Oh, no. Nobody can wave anymore. You can't even wave to people. You got to keep your arms down all the time. Oh, my God. So crazy. Ibrahim, you're about to lose your faith in Dogecoin? Oh. I think the reason I have faith is that wild card. I know. And that's what makes crypto investing much more exciting than stocks, right? It is that whole wild card thing. You have no idea. We should be sitting at 40 cents at least. Manipulation. Yeah, Schiff said something else today too that was just ridiculous. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was like, come on. How can he be so anti-crypto? He's losing so much money if he had invested in that instead of gold. Trump couldn't possibly live with launching a token and having it crash. I expect, I hadn't thought about that part of it. Is that, he could just have someone go in and just start buying it to bring the price up, just to prove that it doesn't crash on his behalf. He could do that. Bruce, I don't think he's going to talk Bitcoin strategic reserve. No. I don't think so. Yeah, any good move in Litecoin is good for Doge as well. I usually do a couple hours, sometimes 3, depending on what's going on. I've done a few short ones, but not lately. These have been good. Nice, good long ones. Would it make sense to have Litecoin on X payments as well? That's actually a good question, especially since they're merge mined. You could have both Litecoin and Doge. I don't know what the transaction rate is for Litecoin. I think we can find out. We can ask Grok. What is transaction rate Dogecoin versus Litecoin? Let's see what Grok says. That's really a good question, Joshua. Dogecoin has a block time of 1 minute. Litecoin has a block time of 2.5 minutes. Despite this, Litecoin's network is designed to handle more transactions per block than Bitcoin. Duh. Yeah, why did Grok say despite this? He should have just left that out. Aiming to be a faster and lighter version of Bitcoin. Litecoin's transactions per second is generally considered to be higher than Bitcoin, but slightly lower than Dogecoin due to the longer block interval. Litecoin transactions are also noted for being quicker than Bitcoin's capacity, blah, 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 blah. Dogecoin typically has faster transaction rates due to its shorter block time, making it suitable for micro transactions and quick confirmations. So there you go. 2.5 minutes might be a bit long. So there you go. Litecoin is not holding that little pump there. That's fast. Yeah, Matt, just longer term. You can't worry about day to day. know, Guilty. There will be meme tokens that come out that will outperform Doge. But how do you know which ones of the millions that are made are going to be those? That's why so many people end up going to zero. They put all their life savings into a Melania token or something else. Nope. Stream canceled, violation of terms. And I'm not saying certain words here. I'm not saying those words. JD Vance did the same thing at the pro-life rally. Threw his heart out. Probably planned to do that too, just because Elon did it. I think that's hilarious. Great for JD. Unusual Whales posts those on X, and so I just read about it from what the Unusual Whales account posts. But that whole Nancy Pelosi thing is crazy. Nah, it's not Johnny Walker time. Dogecoin could go up 10 cents right now and you'd still buy. 45 cents? Maybe. A weekly state of crypto reserve address. Profits are looking huge. Hey, 3 Cushion fan, a new member. Nice picture from Egypt. I was there as well, long time ago, but yes, I was there on the Giza Plateau. Climbed in the pyramid, the Great Pyramid. That was cool. And then we took a taxi out way in the desert and found, well, I mean, the guy took us there perfectly because we wanted to go see a different pyramid. It was a stepped pyramid. You could only get there if you knew what you were doing. But the guy we asked said, oh yeah, I know where that is. And we drove out in the desert and found this pyramid. It was awesome. That was a cool experience. Have I heard about Knoller's network to speed up Dogecoin transfers? Knoller's network. Knoller's network. What is Knoller's network with Dogecoin? Knoller's. Is that spelled right? The Knoller's network associated with Doge is an innovative layer 2 blockchain solution designed to enhance the trading and transaction capabilities of Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies. Wow. In summary, Knoller's network is positioned as a complementary technology to Doge, aiming to address some of the scalability and speed issues that can affect cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, potentially making it more appealing for everyday transactions and trading. It's got a Knoller's DAO. So it's a layer 2. It has its own token. Why would you have your own token? It's currently in pre-sale phase. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it to me. They're just making crap up so they can sell a token and make money off it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Pre-sale. That's somebody who's too poor to launch a token on their own. So they do pre-sales in order to get people to buy into their pre-sale token thinking they're going to make a lot of money because they're too cheap to make a real cryptocurrency themselves. No, thank you. That's what I think about Knoller's. As soon as I saw that, I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm out. And that's why I like Grok so much. Grok just throws it out there. If the price goes down, if it sells, how come every chart for all crypto is identical? It's the same with stocks. Stocks all move in tandem. The stock market pretty much moves in tandem. It's just trading. That's all it is. Am I buying any more Trump? No. I have an allotment that I have in there just as a flyer. If it goes up, fine, I make a little extra. That's that many more Doge I don't have to sell. But if it ends up lower than I bought it at when I sell it, I mean, I've got a couple more weeks to watch it. And probably will sell if it gets up to 40 probably and just take that little bit of profit and move on at this point. I wasn't expecting it to come down here to $31. I bought it 34. So yeah, I got a couple more weeks. We'll see how that plays out. More time to keep stacking. So the way Dogecoin, as I've said before, the way Dogecoin trades, it goes on pumps over short periods of time, and then it consolidates. We're still in this consolidation zone. And that's when it gets boring. That's when people get tired of Dogecoin. They think they need to sell. But then you're going to miss the next pump because that's how Dogecoin trades. Yeah, but that's the Corgi. It's the Shiba Inu named Floki that he's got. That's the one that looks like the Doge meme. It's the Sheeb. Egypt is wild. That it is. Still a lot of conspiracy theories about how the pyramids were made and all that stuff. People still talking about it. Elon sells his family dog in exchange for a pet toad. He's now backing Pepe. I think that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, the Pepe people will just eat that up though, right? At this time, Hero, and as I've been saying consistently, let's see Doge get to $1 first before we really start talking about $5, $10. I mean, it's just like, let's get to $1 first. That's a 3x from here. Can we do it? It's going to be really tough to get past that dollar. Like the stream? Thank you, Daydream, putting that out there. The likes really do help with the algorithm on YouTube. Right. No thank you to Nollers. As soon as I saw that, it was like pre-sale. Nope. I'm out. Good afternoon. Music and things. How are you? I'm down a small loan of $1 million. Can you imagine that? Taking a loan to buy a crypto meme token. Yep, I don't. Doge could go back to 2 cents. Sure. I don't know that. You don't have to say that's right, though. That's kind of tough. But you tell me why Dogecoin might go to 2 cents, and I will have the conversation with you. The Melania token will outperform Dogecoin in 2025. Wow, really? The Melania token will outperform Dogecoin in 2025. Interesting. Well, I guess if you start from zero, right? If it's even a penny, I guess it's outperformed it, right? Because it's up like infinite, because it didn't exist at the beginning of the year. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we don't have to debate that, because Dogecoin's not going to 2 cents. I used to own the frog. I doubled my money and I sold it. Went from 10 to 20. Bought at 10, sold at 20, booked the profit, and bought peak back in November. And that's where that money is now. Well, now you're just being a jerk. Guilty. If you're so bearish on Dogecoin, what are you doing here? What are you taking up your Friday afternoon for, to say stupid things like that? Stream's going great, except for this guilty guy. Good evening, Max. How are you? Hey, Nick. Got into crypto a year ago because my friend tried to get me to mine Pi. I didn't do that and got into Doge. Great move, Nick. Awesome. That Pi thing is such a scam. It's been going for years and years. Right. Send me your crypto and I will send you double back. That works every time, Aussie. I don't know why more people don't do that. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Melania stays in the shadows. We good? I don't know. If you guys didn't see Melania today, I mean, come on, guys. Melania looking very gangster today. Looking gangster. Yep, I think so, Salty. Why is Doge going down? It's just the market. Ritash. It's just the market. Bitcoin's doing the same thing. So it's just following along. Oh, that's Vision Pulsed. Oh, God. Hey, Victor, can we look at WIF? Sure. What's going on with WIF? I know a lot of people have been disappointed in it, but I haven't really looked at it. So, oh, WIF is falling off today. $1.35. Yeah, that's not a great chart on WIF. That isn't a great chart. It's lower than it was all the way since August. Since August. Yeah, we were doing a bunch of charting up here back in November. And it just fell off the table here. What happened with WIF? Yeah, that's bad, Jason. I agree. WIF just fell off the table. Well, I guess that came after the Robinhood listing, right? And I don't know why that would, I mean, just, I guess it was bad timing, right? When it got listed on Robinhood. Because Bonk kind of did something similar when it got listed. but it hasn't fallen down to like last August prices like WIF has. It's still triple where it was last August. But WIF is, that is not a great chart. Doge, we've been tracking these higher lows. So we're still in an upward trend. But yeah, disappointed after the morning trading here that we couldn't at least stay up here like 36 cents. In the afternoon is falling back a bit, but Bitcoin isn't helping. Of course, sell low and buy high. I do not know what BTC Digital is, CDC. Yeah, there's some bears around. I don't know why, Bruce, they want to do that, but Momtaz. People buy Melania, Doug. Oh God. Yep, definitely Momtaz. I don't know the answer about leverage and when you can close positions and when you can't, because I don't do it. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm very okay saying I don't know when it comes to leverage because I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Yeah, I was live, Max. We were watching it live. It was fun. Don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. That's a good one. There hasn't been the official final vote on Hexeth yet. I don't know when that's supposed to happen. I don't know, Alexander. And again, when it's used for payment, like how frequently is it actually going to be used? How much of a strain might it have on the network? We don't know because it's never happened. And there's no way to test it. Artie, I don't know, dude. You got to make that decision when you buy in. The only thing I can say, just from my experience, is many times when you're sitting there, if you've got $1,000 or say that you want to, why don't you buy 500 on this red dip? And then if it goes down to 33, then you can spend the rest. It's not an all or nothing thing. So you can buy some and you buy more if it goes down lower. Doesn't have to be all or nothing. They don't want us to get rich. That's true. Manipulations, leverage traders, all of that. It's a battle. The market makers always win, or just about. There are some people making money on leverage. If you catch it at the right time and it goes up a lot, it's not going to go back to that level. Then you're making money. But more times than not, you're getting wrecked. Yep, it was after the Robinhood listing. Yep. Sheep is still hurting. It just dropped below 20 again. 1997, 1996. Sheep has been very weak. I got just a couple more weeks to go, and I need that little sheep pump just to sell it on a green candle. I don't want to sell it in the red. I really don't. Bonk's market cap looks good. Again, we're talking not only the use case with the Doge devs, but a spot ETF filing on Bonk. I don't know if that one would get approved or not. It's not the same as Dogecoin. It's not decentralized like Dogecoin is. So Bonk may be a little tricky, but I'm going to be out of my Bonk over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm not going to ride it out to the ETF. There certainly has been a lot of liquidation battles, Zach, going on. And because there's so much leverage being used, the prices just aren't flying. We need a huge event like Trump winning the election, like we had in November, to really overcome all of that. Because the market makers just can't do anything if everybody's buying. There's nothing they can do. It just goes up. So we need a big event like that. And a lot of people thought this strategic Bitcoin reserve was going to be it. But it really wasn't a full kind of endorsement of a strategic Bitcoin or digital asset reserve or anything. It's a working group. So Doge can fix this. Yeah. Doge can fix this. I can't wait to sell my SHIB either, Zach, and be done with it. I've doubled my money on it. I bought it at 10. It's now at 20. But over 3 years, if I just bought the Doge instead, I'd be up 7x and not 2x. But I thought I was going to be smart and say, hey, SHIB's going to go on a big run. I want to be part of it. And it hasn't happened. Some will say, it doesn't matter what the price is you buy anyway for Doge, but if you're looking at it as an investment, that's a good question. What price is too high? I think the highest I bought was 37 cents. I think that's the highest I paid, was 37 cents. The longer the support, the more liquidity and less leverage. Well, but what happens is, CDC, is you get all these little moves and the traders are trading leverage on little moves. As soon as a position is cleared, there's a new trade being made. Rinse and repeat over and over again. In the end, one Doge equals one Doge. Always, Jason. No, BlackRock does not. They are just buying the underlying asset for their ETF holders. They're not controlling the market. BlackRock is not. Hey, Chris or Kamer, how are you? And do only good every day. Of course, Mars. We need that mega green candle, I know. We need to see that. Vance, thanks for joining, another new member. Welcome. And Doge is the people's currency, not Bitcoin. Wow, you must really be hurting with that Melania token. You must really be hurting. Just about everybody is. Doge to Mars. And Mars will take that. If anybody wants to send any Doge to Mars, he will gladly accept it. Won't you, Mars? You like that one? You like that one? They need us to stay poor, which is why it was hilarious that both Trump and Milei laid it out to the World Economic Forum. totally against all of their narratives. I thought that was awesome. Awesome. Sheep going back in time. It's certainly shown a lot of weakness. Yeah, Wei. Again, we've been talking about the suppression. We've been talking about the leverage trading. And again, this is just one of those kind of long-winded accumulation periods that we're still in. So it's just this whole box here. It's just one big long accumulation period since November, mid-November. So 2 months. 2 months of just sideways. You know? That's pretty much what it's been. We've been up, we've been down, but it's 2 months of just solid sideways. I should pretty this up and post it on X, because that's what it is. ETH needs to move. That's what the cycles will tell you. ETH needs to move, and then alts can fly. That's what happened the last 2 cycles. And ETH is not. Now, we could draw a similar box for ETH. Goes back to just about the same time and say, okay, ETH is in its box too. Sideways, 2 months. But then you look at Bitcoins and you go, yeah, Bitcoins is different. Bitcoins is up, out of the box. And that's the difference. Because we would draw a similar box here for Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, you can't really. It's up at the top. I mean, you could draw that, but it's like completely at a different scale just because of the way it's just continually gone up. So I don't really see that. Come on, Doge. Bitcoin to 108. We can let it go to 110 and hit a new all-time high and then stop. And then we get ETH going. Yeah, but for everyone that you know made money on SHIB, there are 10 others that lost money on SHIB. Because they were all buying when SHIB was up at 50, 60, 70 back in 2021. And they either sold for a loss or they're still holding at a loss. And there's a lot more of those people. Yep, I think the same, Flow Finder. Said exactly the same thing. They're waiting on ETH. What happens? Exactly, Aranoias. What happens? That is a great question. What happens? Vision got hit by bots, shut down his channel. What? Is that true, Delton? What? Oh, he's there. What? He just finished a 2-hour stream. Yeah. So that's FUD. Not true. Shut down his channel. Don't be saying stuff like that. Way, your ADA party, all the baby oil. If it's going to be that kind of party, Way, I think I will skip it. I know you're kidding. Of course I'll come. Me and Ms. KrissPax, we will gladly come. We always have someone who just wants to sell all their Doge and be done. That's okay. And you know what happens in the future? Oh, I shouldn't have sold. There are large accounts that do buy and sell. There are whales who have been swing trading Dogecoin for years and making millions of dollars. Yes. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Of course, Mars. I thought that was Doge to Mars. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen to the Melania token long term. We have no idea. It could just slowly kind of fade out, or it could go on some runs. You never know. But again, it's a crapshoot like anything else. Well, the decentralization, Alexander, is really all in terms of who the holders are. So yes, there are a lot of big wallet holders in Bitcoin, but there are in Dogecoin as well. But they're both decentralized in that they were both launched with no pre-sales, no airdrops. There's nobody holding a bag, of developers or anything like that. So as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, both decentralized. And we just leave it at that. If one has some more whale holders than another, it's decentralized. Unlike XRP, which is totally not decentralized, because only like 55% of the tokens have been released. The rest are all held by Ripple. Not decentralized. Yeah, if the Melania token got listed on Robinhood, it would probably drop more. Yep. So Bitcoin dominance does not rule the market. Bitcoin dominance is an effect of how the market trades. Altcoins could pump at any time, and it has nothing to do with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance would change if altcoins pumped. Who are the market makers? Yeah, John. Well, those are the ones that the exchanges hire to move the markets. They're not supposed to move the markets. They're supposed to control the markets. I mean, that's done in stocks. It's to keep stocks from trading totally out of a range. So you could just Google stock market makers and it will explain to you how market making is supposed to work. However, even in stocks, it doesn't always work that way. There is manipulation. And it's the same for crypto. But crypto, it's different. Crypto, it's more about dropping the price to take out leverage, letting the price run up to take out shorts, rinse and repeat over and over and over again. So, yeah, it's just they, exactly. Weather Girl, You figured it out. This was my first YouTube account, so I signed on to see if I'm a member. So KB might have the same problem because here you are all in green. So that was it. So KB has an email account that's tied to another YouTube channel. That explains it. Thank you for your research. Another good point. ETH is no longer a proof of work cryptocurrency. That's a great point. The miners all left. If the miners were there, they'd be helping. Very good point. And B, you've got 3 Doge miners in your basement. If any of you need a transaction verified, I've got you covered. Are you hooked up to a pool, MB? Are you merge mining also with Litecoin, or is your miner not set up for that? What about Jasmine? Yeah, AJ, Jasmine went on a little bit of a run this morning, but then didn't hold it. But it was nice up to 2.9 cents. It's only back down to 2.7, but still not holding. So kind of a weak crypto market right now. Don't think SHIB will be anything other than a hope. All I need, I just hope. I hope for one more little run, green candle, I can take my profit and I'm good. I can hope for that. Oh, there were bots in his stream. And so he ended the stream. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We get a few every now and then. I have a lot more in the comments, and I try and keep up with that. So he didn't shut down his channel, he just shut down the stream. That makes more sense. Yeah, that happens every once in a while here. No, this wasn't a FUD poster. This was just, he just had one word wrong. Shut down the stream, not his channel. That's okay. Delton's all right. The whales don't trade on their own. They have bots. There's a lot of bot trading, that's for sure. Explain the difference between bear market, bull market. That's a much bigger discussion. If you watch my video from this morning, I do go over the 4-year cycles again, and I talk about bear and bull. You should just watch that, and that'll get you started. His subs were at 69K, and it jumped up to 81 in seconds. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. No, they just manipulate the price because they have endless amount of coins or tokens that they can use to manipulate the price because they're in with an exchange who holds huge bags of crypto. So if they want the price to go down, they use the exchange's coins and they dump them on the market and the price goes down. I'm not saying exactly that's what happens, but that's what happens. That's how they dump the price. And if they want the price to go up, they just buy more. The exchange has endless resources, and they can do that. You get more depressed, go to bed on Friday, look for my hopeful videos. And that's true too. Every time I've seen him, he does seem to be kind of obsessed with his sub count. Maybe someone just played a trick on him. If he actually got to 69, because that was a target of his, and then they just totally like messed him up. I don't like XRP, but I do know why. I still bought some to make a little profit though. Yep. Hey, Radio, how are you? $100K subs. Did it go up that high? I saw 81. 89.4 now. 89.4. That's crazy. Bitcoin dominance? Sure, Bruno. We go to CoinMarketCap, we look at Bitcoin, the number one cryptocurrency in market cap. Bitcoin's market cap is $2 trillion, okay? $2 trillion. We'll just round it to 2 trillion, let's say, okay? The overall market is $3.6 trillion. That is Bitcoin plus all the other 9.9 million cryptocurrencies. Yes, there's almost 10 million cryptocurrencies. So you take Bitcoin's 2 and you divide it by 3.61 and you get the Bitcoin dominance. It's really a Bitcoin percentage. It's how much of the overall market is Bitcoin. They call it dominance just because it's always been a big number, except for, dropped to 40, less than half back in 2021. It's really the Bitcoin percentage of the overall market is all it is. And we look at a chart that TradingView has put together that shows us over time what the percentage is. And that's this, and it's called Bitcoin dominance. And right now it's 58.9% of the overall market. But we scroll back and we see, wow, look, in 2023, it was down at 47%. At its low, it was 38.9%. In September of 2022, right there above my head, it was 39%. But look at what this bull market has done with Bitcoin versus all the rest of crypto. Bitcoin has outperformed the market, raising its Bitcoin dominance from 39% up to 60%. Bitcoin. That's pretty strong. So that's what that is. It's just the percentage of the overall market. Our daily Dogecoin candle just turned red. Boo. Boo. Yes, they manipulate daily. Yep. Hey, Bruno, you only needed to ask once, dude. He begs for donations to feed his family when he's admitted to not even being married. Oh, that's not a good look. Again, I don't know why people would keep watching him. Hey, guilty fool. Why don't you start a Melania YouTube channel, okay? And then you can just go there and you can just talk about Melania all day long, okay? Jasmine won't even go to 7 cents. We don't know. The chart doesn't look too bad. So we could see that. Wrapping my head with tinfoil. Buy more Doge. I love that. I love that. Go and start a Kurt Cobain chat room. Yeah. You ride the short bus. Thank you, CDC, reminding people, take time out to push the like button. Thank you. Bullish. Doge, 88 cents. 88. Maybe 69 first. XRP will pump again, yes. There's going to be, I think there's still one open lawsuit, and when that gets dismissed, XRP will pump. Nope. My 2025 Doge price prediction is still on. It still goes up, even with the ETF. I do like Cardano. I think the ADA token is still going to perform well, probably another 2x from here, up to $2. Not bad for already being partway through a bull market. That's good. I bought mine at 24 cents, so I'm up 4x on my ADA tokens. Doge is identical to March 21st, 2021. And I remember everybody was bored. Probably around 4.5 cents, 4 3/4 would be my guess, because it was trading right around in that range. I don't know, just a guess on my part. But I mean, I was making videos talking about it. So my price prediction of what the Doge price was on that date is probably pretty close. And you don't have to use all caps, Guillermo. I have to be careful what songs I play, Max, because of the copyright thing. And Dogecoin or Bitcoin has been strong in recent weeks while alts have been going sideways. That's what we've seen. I know, Yumfo. Doesn't it seem odd? Market should have pumped this week. That's why yesterday I was acting kind of disappointed. It was like, God, it was like one good thing after another. And man, every time it started going up, it just got beat back down. No, not a comp follower. It doesn't matter, Guzenfer. It depends on where I am and what I'm using it for. So on Coinbase, I use USDC because you can earn some interest on it while you have it there. But on Binance US, if I need to transfer, if I need to sell something on Binance US, like Harmony One, because you can't trade it on Coinbase or Robinhood, then I'll sell it into USDT and I'll use USDT and transfer that over to Coinbase. And then I will then swap the USDT for US dollars to send back to my bank. That's what I'm going to do. So it's different. What's this about SAB 121? Says it makes it more expensive for corporations to hold. Actually, no. It's more about the banks and allowing banks to custody crypto. That's all it is as far as I know. My biggest loss is still Loop Ring. Loop Ring is still my winner. Ding, 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 ding. Loop Ring, Loop Ring. I need a big Loop Ring pump in the next couple weeks. Still holding on hope on Loop Ring. I have no idea what XRP stands for. ETH Classic started to run, but then ETH falling down kind of pulled it back. But we were having a nice little run on ETH Classic yesterday. That big green candle, that was nice. Red candle comes back, pulls it right back down. ETH, little green candle, now a red candle. We need Doge to turn into a green candle for today. We are going to see soon building up. So ready to go up, dude. Yeah. A dictator. I don't know, dude. But you can go start your Melania channel, though. Maybe I'll subscribe if it's good content. Typically, we look at the relative strength index, the RSI, and when the RSI is way, way up, it's overbought. That doesn't mean it's necessarily going to drop in price, though, because it could go higher, and it has before. Guilty Fool's out. Awesome. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I have a house I'm buying, Sonia. On February 18th, I got to have cash. So I can't wait for April. So I need a pump in the next couple weeks. I have enough to buy it now, but a pump would just give me some extra money. I still have to have money on the side saved for the profits on my crypto gains, because that's still out there. Sheeb, main focus. Metaverse not seeing much happen. They never should have made it in the first place. It was ridiculous. Nobody's doing metaverse stuff. And nobody's building on Shibarium. It's just dumb. If I had thought more about it and thought that the impact that Ethereum would have changing from proof of work to proof of stake, that would have changed my thinking. But now seeing how that's playing out, yeah, not so great. Not so great. What's going to be the next significant catalyst? I know, Damien, that's why I was disappointed yesterday. It was just like, I was surprised too. It's like that was a great day. And you wouldn't know it by looking at the crypto charts. It's manipulation, yes, but usually that kind of news overcomes the manipulation. Some think that there's not enough retail money right now. It's kind of an interesting thought. Yeah, I don't, Brian Armstrong has been out there promoting cryptocurrency, but I mean, he wants to do the custody. right? All those Bitcoin ETFs, Coinbase is the custodian for all of that. If the banks can now custody it, then that hurts Coinbase's business, right? You see that? That's a good quote. We should frame that one, Salty God. Best decision of my life. I love that. Toot, toot, toot. So, Tara's, you think he's just playing a role on his live streams? Interesting thought. Manipulators manipulating. I don't follow Thorchain, so I don't know what's going on there. I heard there was some chatter about it, but I don't follow it. Get some likes for guilty leaving. Hey, I didn't ban him, right? I gave him a place, right, to talk, and he, as usual, the bears never explain themselves. This happens again and again and again. I give them an opportunity to tell me why they think, in his case, Doge was going back to 2 cents, right? I asked him, say, you tell me why Doge is going to 2 cents. I'll be glad to have the conversation. They never do. The bears never do. Sometimes you can get what you want, Julian. I'm getting a house, and it's a nice house, and it's all because of crypto. I would not be buying this house if it weren't for crypto. So that's not true. And if you were watching me 2 years ago and you heard my plan and you followed what I was doing, you'd be in a different position today too. And I'm going to do it next cycle. Not personally, I already have my house, but I'm going to follow the same strategy. And you can come along for the ride again or not. That's your choice. But I'll still be here. I'll still be here. I don't know what your problem is, Teres. You lost a lot in Trump token. Average cost 44. Yeah, again, buying meme tokens is always a risk. Always a risk. Everybody had to sell out of their tokens just to buy Trump. No one has extra cash sitting on the side. And Trump is going down. Again, we occasionally talk about Vision Pulse on this channel because he does a lot of Dogecoin videos. And I cover everything Dogecoin here. And I have personally heard him say that he's broke. I have personally heard him say he doesn't own any Dogecoin. I have personally heard him say over and over again that he's depressed. He can't wait to sell. He's going to finish live streaming, like all of that stuff. And the only thing I've said about it is I don't see why someone would spend all their time watching him live stream because he says all that stuff. That's not very positive, and it's not very, I mean, it's not even, I mean, it's, I don't know what you learn from that, what you get from that. So that's what I'm saying. So that's the only reason I talk about it here, because he covers Dogecoin, and I cover everything Dogecoin on this channel. So I don't know him personally at all, but I've seen enough of him during his live streams. I get it. Now, if he's just playing a part here and he's making a ton of money and he's just not telling people and he's lying about everything and just playing a role, well, that's different. Maybe he's doing that. I don't know. But again, if you're on a live stream about crypto and you're telling people you're broke, just that alone would be like, why am I listening to this guy? That's all. Okay, I'm done talking about that today. No more Vision Pulse today. We watched Bitcoin go up. Bitcoin hit an all-time high of $73,000 back in March. So 2 months, and they were battling the sales out of that Grayscale, what was the futures ETF, and I've talked about that many times, but still went and hit an all-time high before its halving. That had never happened before. But we only have 2 crypto ETFs to talk about. That's Bitcoin and ETH. Those are the only ones that are there. Hey, Mert, how are you? Bitcoin, the biggest meme coin of them all. I love that. That's good. No house tours. That's going to just be for security reasons, Mert. Just for security reasons. Dun, dun, dun. DYOR. I thought the ETH ETFs have pretty much stabilized, and they're not really strictly outflows anymore, but I don't really follow it. Happy Friday, Nathan. No, I'm having some wine with dinner tonight. So no bud during the stream. I try and cover everything Doge. There's a few things that slip by me, but I'm usually up to date. And then I always relate it back to what's going on in the overall crypto and financial world. Subscribed from Japan. Salvaraj, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I will not be posting my sub count on my live streams. I will not be doing that. But I do appreciate the people who subscribe, because then you get the notifications when my live streams start. That's the bonus. That's the advantage of subscribing. There's nothing to lose and everything to gain by subscribing to the KrissPax channel. So if you haven't already, what are you doing? Coin shares filed for an XRP ETF. Well, that'll be like the second or third one then, because I think there's already a couple out there. And I know Rex Osprey just did one on Tuesday for XRP as well. Trump token just dropped below $31. Ouch. Hey, Vision Pulse is in the house. How are you? We're just talking about everything related to Dogecoin. You don't have to threaten me. I feel bad if you had some bots taking over your stream, though. That's not great, and I feel bad for that. But thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah, that isn't his channel. I just clicked on him, and it's not the channel. Why would someone come in here and do that? That's dumb. Wow. Do people just not have lives and they have nothing better to do? That's just really bizarre. Really bizarre. X payments. Maybe not the next catalyst, but a catalyst. Yeah, he got sent. Keep your arms and legs inside the ride. Exactly. Oh, that was Gary or MJ. Allegedly. Oh my God, these people. Too funny. Too funny. Yeah. What else is going on today, guys? See what's new. See what's happening. Trump says to Denmark, sell me Greenland or face tariffs. That's odd. That whole Greenland thing is kind of bizarre. Yeah. Anthony Fauci lost his government paid security detail, so he now has to pay for it himself. Whatever. Don't do crypto gaming projects. GST, don't follow that. Rubio's going down to Panama. See what's going on with the canal. Fear and greed index on Dogecoin is at 61, which is greed. Got that covered. Williamsburg Pizza. You can pay for pizza with Doge in New York City. I follow them. Some strange people in the world. That is for sure. Not much else going on. BlackRock has filed for an in-kind redemption for their Bitcoin ETF, meaning investors can redeem their shares for actual Bitcoin instead of cash. Wow, that's pretty cool. Chandler Bing says this is a big deal. I think that is too. So you can sell your ETF for the actual Bitcoin. That's pretty cool. We got a little bit of a green candle now on the daily right here, just a little bit. We're on the daily because the 15-minute chart was just depressing. But hey, we got a little green. Goes to the moon. Yep. Slow week to have a rocket next week. Well, that's the thing about Dogecoin. You never know. You don't expect it, and then it happens. I know, Bruce. You said one. We got a few. That's all right. There will not be a yacht for the party. No. I like 2 feet on solid ground, especially if I'm at a party. Watch my video this morning. Tricks. My video this morning was all about this. And somebody commented, like, why are you talking about tops? And I'm just saying, people have been asking. And so I made this video this morning. So check that out. Didn't there used to be a $5 foot long, right, at Subway? $5 foot long? Yeah, we don't even go to Subway anymore. We go to Jersey Mike's if we need sandwiches. So much better. So much better. Jersey Mike's. What makes up the Fear and Greed Index? I have no idea what the calculation is behind that. Here. Let's ask Grok. What is the calculation behind the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index? Okay, here we go. 25% volatility. Well, let me get your thing out of the way here. 25% volatility, 25% market momentum and volume, 15% social media, surveys. Who does surveys anymore? What the heck? Dominance, Google Trends. So there you go. See, Grok is good for a lot of things. Just ask Grok. You don't even need me anymore. Just ask Grok. Like, what was the question earlier? What will the price of Dogecoin be in 2035? Right? Somebody asked that, right? Predicting the exact price of Doge for a specific year involves a high degree of speculation due to the volatile nature of cryptocurrencies. Oh, God, just had to do that. Oh, the daily turned red again. Doge just can't do it. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with their toasters at Subway either. Yeah. Oh, you loved the new video. Wasn't that fun? That's fun. There's a bunch of different AI ones, but that like stage entrance one is the most popular. You like Jimmy John's? Yeah, I like Jersey Mike's. Yeah, surveys. It's like, what? Who does surveys anymore? Do you like Dogecoin? On Coinbase, you have to hold USDC to earn APY. On Robinhood, it's just USD. Yep, that's how they do it. Coinbase wants their USDC to be held. But hey, it's 4%, you know? It's better than getting nothing. Well, now, Annie, Solana is liked because of all of the pump.fun memes that are made on it. And people just going crazy on all those meme tokens, even though most people are actually losing money chasing those tokens. But to swap on Jupiter and Radium, you have to have Sol. So Sol's price goes up. And as Sol's price goes up, that makes a lot of people happy. Yep, we have one cat. We call him Pax Cat here. The Pax Cat. We had a dog for 14 years. He passed away a couple years ago. And because we're planning on doing a lot of traveling, we decided not to get another dog. So we got this cat instead. So yeah, we have a cat. Will we see another dump during the next days? Christoph, I can't foresee dumps. We are having some weak trading on a Friday, late afternoon, evening time. And after the nice trading we had last night into this morning, I was feeling pretty positive about the weekend. But right now it's kind of like, what is going to happen this weekend? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we're going to end it there, guys, with a big I don't know. How about that? Hey, I'll be live again Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be evening or nighttime, but it'll be Sunday. And we'll see where Doge is. I hope everyone has a great weekend coming forward. And we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.